Hi, I am Evangeline and I am the SNA Secretary of the academic year 2020-2021. I've been part of the SNA since I was in first year, and I can say that this term has been the most challenging year of the SNA because the sudden shift from the university life to the virtual life is not something we are accustomed to. So we had to make necessary adjustments and adapt to what's available to us. Luckily, we have online platforms where we can still work on our goal, and it is to reach out and be of service to the student body. So, what are the programs and projects conducted by the Student Nurses Association? We highlighted 5 projects that we did during the last term, and let's discuss it one by one. First would be the Motivational Mondays. This is initiated by the Graphic Arts Committee of the Student Nurses Association. Our goal is to give an extra fuel to the students and be able to help them start the week right by giving them a mantra or a quote that will keep us going for the rest of the week. We all know that words are very powerful to the point that it can change our mindset. That is why we use this opportunity to uplift the students through online postings where they can share it and save it on their phones. But you know what, actually, it is also shared by our professors and also the dean. Here are the sample Motivational Monday poster, and the characters are in the blue and white uniforms, just like our student nurses. And something to talk about productivity and a reminder that do not procrastinate. For our next project, we have peer tutorial session. This is initiated by the academic committee of SNA. Actually, this was a tradition before, pre-pandemic times, wherein higher years or students from level 2 to 4 lend a hand to our freshman students by giving them free anatomy and physiology and biochemistry lessons. Presentations and reviewers were also provided, and these schedules were arranged based on the availability of both the tutor and the tutees. Of course, it would aid them in understanding the course more and promote student involvement and volunteerism in the college. So, next project would be the SLCN-OK or SLCN Online Kumustahan. This is in partnership with the Every Nation campus. And the program is called SLCN's OK for 2 reasons. First is that the program is named claiming that SLCN is okay, meaning we are striving to move forward and to cope up despite the pandemic. And that as one student body, we are united in attaining a steadfast and positive mindset moving on this school year. Second is that the program's name is also short for St. Luke's College of Nursing Online Kumustahan. This implies that we are inviting students of different batches to have an interactive talk and can be a platform to voice out their concerns and suggestions while also being able to encourage them and build relationships with them. Here are some screenshots during one of our episodes. Good thing about this project is that this is not one time big time. This has a few episodes. I think we did it for at least 7 episodes. So for the next project, we have SLCN Days, and this is in celebration of the 113th year of the St. Luke's College of Nursing. And this is the most awaited activity of the year pre-pandemic, and of course we don't want to lose that. That is why we had a 2-day celebration, and our goal is to celebrate the college, promote diversion and enjoyment to the student body. So of course, instead of the intramurals type of celebration, we use e-games. We have Mobile Legends, League of Legends, Valorant, Among Us, and other games. For non-gamers, of course, we had Quiz Bee, where in each batch has their own representative. And then for those who are not in the affirmation activities, we also had workshops. We invited speakers who are adept with the following topics, which are the leadership training, public speaking, a student nursing perspective and studying, and journal writing, as well as graphic designing. For our next and last highlight project is that we all know many individuals and families are in need of immediate help as a result of the devastation brought by typhoons Quinta, Rolly, and Ulysses last 2020. And the SLCN SNA launched the Project Nightingale. It is a series of donation drives to help our countrymen during these times of crisis. Project Nightingale is in collaboration with Huling Hirit 2020. All proceeds were given to the Rizal and Catanduanes recipients. Next would be a donation drive for TUA SLCN students who are in Iloilo and in Isabela. Next would be the Bangon Bicol and Oplan Pagkakaisa, which is based in Cagayan, and also the Farmers Aid for the recipients of from the provinces of Cagayan and Isabela. In times of hardships, we stand together as one, and you need not to swim to be a blessing and a light to others like Nightingale was. That sums up our projects. So, what are the challenges encountered by the SME during the academic year 2020-2021? Of course, we can all relate that it's in terms of communication. Though there is a internet connection, we have internet connection, but none of us has the stable ones. Okay, so in relation to the Project Nightingale, that time we made sure that all batches are communicating and accounting whose batch is the most affected, identifying individuals who are badly affected by the typhoons, and asking them what are the things they needed, or rather, how can we help them. But somehow it gets stalled due to the internet connection problems. Next, I think, would be the lack of funds. We were somehow restricted to have more programs because we don't have the means to finance it. And lastly would be the burnout. At some point last year, we all felt this one. Being a student, of course, and a leader was actually challenging but still exciting. But with all that, I can probably say that we got through it and we learned from that experience. So, what is my hope for this organization in the future? My hope for this organization is that it will continue and never falter in delivering services that is for the students and for the college, and also aim for excellence not only in the council but also academically. Last would be my message for the incoming SNA officers is that with the recently concluded election and being one of the witness in the whole process, I can say that the college will be in good hands. The new set of officers, few of them I worked with and conversed with already, and yes, they have the same goal, and I hope that it will never change. There may be differences in opinions, in views, and most of the things actually, but don't forget that the purpose of this organization is to unify the students, promote involvement, and work efficiently and effectively, which I know is not impossible as long as we put our mind and heart into it. And again, in behalf of the Student Nurses Association 2020-2021, bear in mind that teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you so much.